The life cycle of a plant. The life cycle of a flowering plant begins with a seed. Seeds come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. Seeds are used to grow new plants and are sometimes eaten by humans and other animals. Have you ever eaten a seed? What kind of a seed was it? You have eaten a seed if you've ever eaten popcorn. You have eaten a seed if you've ever eaten sunflower seeds. You have eaten a seed if you've ever eaten any type of beans. You have eaten a seed if you've ever eaten strawberries. The brown spots on the outside of the strawberry are called achenes. Achenes are one-sided dry fruits, and the seed is found inside. You have eaten a seed if you've ever eaten peas. This diagram shows a bean seed that has been sliced in half. This is called a cross-section. On the outside of the seed is a seed coat. Its purpose is to protect the seed. Inside the seed is the embryo. The embryo is the beginning of a new plant. In order for the seed to germinate, which means that the embryo will begin to grow into a plant, it needs three things. Do you know what the seed needs to germinate? The seed needs warmth, moisture, and air. The cotyledons provide food for the embryo as it grows into a seedling. These seeds are dormant. Dormant means to be inactive. They aren't germinating. These seeds will remain dormant until they receive the correct amount of moisture and the proper temperature. When that happens, they will germinate or sprout. Pretend to be a dormant seed in the soil. Imagine it is spring and the soil has become moist from rain showers and warm from the sun. Now you are ready to germinate. Pretend to be germinating seeds sprouting into seedlings. Gardeners, farmers, scientists, and researchers use a process called ragdoll germination to test germination rates of seed batches. They are looking to see how many seeds will germinate so they know whether or not the seeds are good for planting. If you have 100 seeds and only 20 germinate, the germination rate for that batch is 20%, which is low. If you have 100 seeds and 90 germinate, the germination rate is 90%, and that's good. To make a ragdoll, you place seeds in a line on a wet paper towel. Roll it up in plastic wrap and secure the ends with rubber bands. The plastic wrap keeps the paper towel from drying out. The ragdoll is kept in a warm place. In about 1 week, you open the ragdoll and count how many seeds sprouted. This picture shows plants in eggshells, which probably seems pretty funny. I planted seeds in eggshells because the shells provide a nutrient called calcium to the soil. Calcium helps plants grow. It's fun to add faces to the eggshells because once the seed germinates, the seedlings look like hair for the eggheads. You can make egghead plant starters like these by putting soil in an eggshell that has been cleaned out and then planting a seed in the soil. Don't forget to keep the soil moist. When your plant gets bigger, you can plant the whole shell into an outside garden or a large container. When a seed germinates, the cotyledons provide the seedling with food until the new leaves appear on the plant. At this point, the plant needs more than warmth, moisture, and air. Do you know what a plant needs to be healthy and to grow? A plant needs water, light, nutrients, and air. Water is absorbed through the roots and transported to the rest of the plant through the stems. Water helps keep plants rigid and helps transport nutrients throughout the plant. Water is used in the process called photosynthesis to make sugars and starches, which is food plants use for living and growing. The leaves of a plant collect energy from light to be used for photosynthesis to make food for the plant. Nutrients are the vitamins and minerals plants need for healthy growth. Nutrients come from the decomposition of rocks, dead plants, and animals, and are absorbed through the roots of plants. Air enters plants' leaves through tiny holes called stomata. The carbon dioxide is used in photosynthesis to make food for the plant. The roots absorb oxygen to convert food into energy, a process called respiration. Flowering plants have 6 main parts. Each plant part serves a different function. Flowers contain the part of the plant necessary for reproduction, making new plants, and play an important role in pollination. The shapes, colors, and scents of some flowers attract insect and animal pollinators. Following pollination, new seeds are produced. Fruit is the part of the plant that contains seeds. Many foods that are typically considered to be vegetables are actually fruits because they are the part of the plant that contain seeds. This is an apple. Is an apple a fruit or a vegetable? An apple is a fruit because it is the part of the plant that contains seeds. Is a watermelon a fruit or a vegetable? Watermelon is a fruit because it contains seeds. Is a cucumber a fruit or a vegetable? A cucumber is a fruit because it contains seeds. Is a carrot a fruit or a vegetable? A carrot is a vegetable. It is the root of the carrot plant and does not contain seeds. Is a pepper a fruit or a vegetable? A pepper is a fruit. It contains seeds. Is an orange a fruit or a vegetable? An orange contains seeds. It is a fruit. Are cabbages fruits or vegetables? Cabbages are leaves. They do not contain seeds. They are vegetables. Is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? A tomato is a fruit because it contains seeds. Seeds contain an embryo, which, with the proper conditions, will grow a new plant. Roots act as anchors, holding a plant in place. They take up the water and nutrients a plant needs. Roots can also store extra food for future use. Stems provide support for leaves, flowers, and fruit. Water, nutrients, and sugars travel to and from other parts of the plant through the stem. Leaves use energy from sunlight to carry out photosynthesis and make food for the plant. This is a sunflower seed. This seed is dormant or inactive. What does the seed need to germinate? The seed needs warmth, moisture, and air. When the seed germinates, it becomes active and sprouts into a seedling. The seedling grows into a sunflower plant that will bloom. What does the plant need to grow? The plant needs water, light, nutrients, and air. After about 4 months, the sunflower will shrivel up and die. When the sunflower dies, it drops its seeds. The dropped seeds will germinate into seedlings and continue the life cycle of the sunflower plant. In this life cycle diagram, you can see how the dropped seed will germinate into a seedling, grow into a plant, die, and drop seeds that will germinate, and on and on.